I'm thinking back on all those times when I felt closed off from all that I could become. Eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end of myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me. But now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they saying, this is who I am. This is who I am now. They think that I have lost my mind, that I'm not being true, but they don't have a clue. 'Cause this is me when I cut out all of the shallowness and everything I suppress to fit in a small frame. But I won't play your game anymore. So
All right. Hello? All right. Hello? Hello? There you go. Am I back? Let's wait for Sammy to tell me if indeed I am back. Every now and then this does happen, my friend. So I'm so grateful that you guys are still here. Okay, so let's see if I put in a background music. Okay, there you go. Now, can you hear me, guys? You know, We call this the gremlin. Linda would know this, right? So sometimes there's a gremlin in the chat. All right. So are we back, Sam? Audio is back. All right. Thank you so much again. I actually heard it already. There was something already wrong during the countdown. But anyway, yes, Sammy is back. Yeah, she's saying good evening to everyone. And she is back from Beijing. So thank you so much again for those who supported and prayed for Sammy. She is back. Jana, hello, my friend. Thank you so much for sending me a message as well. Hey, Sammy. Thank you so much, Jana. Shanna, okay, are you back? But I know that after coming back, you're actually on your way out again, right? So it'll be very exciting to see, Shanna try to go live or try to come up with videos while she is actually on her extended tour. But don't worry, because even if she goes on vacation, you can always expect the continuous stream of content on Shanna Makes It, right? She goes live every week. Okay, that's Monday for me, Sunday for you guys. Immediately, most of the time after Jay, or Craft by Jay. And then she does upload everyday videos. There you go. I recognize a lot of the cartoons on the scrapbook paper. Yes, because those are actually a lot of them, or basically all of it, were favorites of my kids when they were growing up. Hey Shanna, happy Saturday. Yes, it's Saturday morning for most of you, right? It's Saturday evening for me. Yes, just music. Good morning, Lala. Yes, hello. Miss Burns, hello. Miss Berna, I will message you because I have an exciting, activity coming up, and I would love for, PF Crafts to be there pretty soon. I will be reopening the physical group, okay, called Joyful Crafters in a new venue. It's very near Katipunan. So it's going to be super exciting. It's going to be last week of October. So I'll be sharing more of the details for that one. There you are. Yes, thank you so much for bearing with the tech issue. It does happen, right? Yes, you did lost me. Exactly, right? So the gremlins are back. All right, thank you. See, so that's the thing. You just have to, tweak on and off stuff, and eventually, hopefully, it works. If it doesn't, I just have to end the stream and come back again, right? That's how it is. But I'm super grateful that you guys are still here practicing in reading. How was Beijing? Okay, Sammy, maybe you could update everybody about your trip to Beijing. Traveling home today for a few days and then off again. Ooh, super exciting, Shanna. I hope we could join you. I'm super, excited for you for this trip. All right, so guys, I am here tonight and I'm going to be doing KCC. For those who don't know what KCC is, it actually refers to Kendra's Card Challenge. So it's the shortcut for Kendra's Card Challenge, thus KCC. And we are on our 15th season. Right? So, Shanna in the chat is actually one of the design team member of Kendra's Card Challenge 15, the ongoing challenge. So, you still have up to September 30th, up to the end of the month to submit your full set. The thing is, how does the KCC challenge work? Okay, so the way we do it is, you start out, first and foremost, okay, you need to download, okay, the free PDF, okay, from Kendra Morgan, who is actually the owner and the originator of Kendra's Card Challenge, on her Patreon. It's so easy. Simply go to her, it's Cards by Kendra on Patreon. That's the one, Cards by Kendra. You go to patreon.com and look for Cards by Kendra. And then you go to, okay, so you can go to membership and you can download the free, okay, printable. So you just download that, and from that printable, this is what it would look like, okay? But this is already the 15 sketches. But from the downloadable PDF, what you can actually see already how you're gonna do it. So you start out with 6 sheets of 6x6 pattern paper of your own choice. You don't need to buy, okay, whatever you have. So this is actually a great way for you to use up your stash, right? and your scraps as well. So from those 6 sheets of pattern paper, you follow the said, sketches, right? So from this, you can create 15 amazing cards. Now, these sketches are, we're not legalistic about it. They should be an inspiration. So the sketches are meant to be used for inspiration. If you want to tweak them, let's say instead of a circle, you want to put a square. Instead of a shape, you want to put a die cut. Doesn't matter. That's fine. This is, there's no right or wrong. It's how you interpret the sketches that's important. So after you've finished with all the 15 cards based on inspired by the KCC 15 sketches, then you took a solo photo of all the 15, and then you go on to Kendra's Card Challenge on Facebook. Okay, there's a private Facebook group. Join it, and then there is an album for each of the submissions. So you just submit. Okay, for KCC 15, that one. Okay, you just have to tell. You have to put there your what do you call this, from where you are. Okay, because there's a separate what do you call this, a separate raffle for international like me, right? Because it's quite expensive. There are sometimes we have sponsors who cannot do international, but then there are those who can, right? So we do have to give Kendra the ability to know from which of the raffles we can actually join. But this challenge is open to everyone, no matter where you are in the world. All right. So to give you a further detail about Cards by Kendra, of course, it's free to join Kendra's Card Challenge, right? So now we're on the 15th season. So it's Kendra's Card Challenge 15. So it runs every quarter. So this one started in July, August, September. And now we're moving on to KCC 16 starting October. So that will run from October 1st to December 31st of this year, right? So that will be a super exciting one, right? Because most of the super awesome holidays are there, right? But don't worry, because you still have time to actually join us here. So if you actually get to like Kendra's challenge, she has more than the usual Kendra's Card Challenge that we know so well. You can actually, hold on, why is this not getting moved? Okay. So if from the free tier, if you would like, okay, if you enjoy it and you've been enjoying it, then if you would like to support Kendra to make this continuously free, the thing that is making it possible for Kendra to do this free and give it to us for free, quarter in and quarter out, is because of the amazing people who support her on Patreon. And if you do want to do so, there's several tiers. The first one is just The first one is just for $2 a month, and you do get certain freebies and perks for that. Okay, and then the next one is official Patreon. That's $5 a month. Okay, that includes printer-friendly, printable of the PDF download and access to what do you call this, old or archived challenges. Let's say if you're joining on 15, you want to check out what was 14 like, right? So those kinds and many more. And then there's the $10 per month tier, where it's called the All Access Patron, where you can actually get mystery card making sampler kits. If you don't know what that is, my previous episode was actually on that one, so you might want to check that out. Okay, and then of course the VIP Patreon. Okay, this is the $25 a month, which gives you all of the benefits that you have in all the other tiers and more, right? So again, this is how you can further support Kendra. And at the same time, Kendra does now have a shop, right? So if there is a digital shop, and then there is a cutting file guide shop as well. So Kendra keeps on improving Kendra's card challenges. And of course, we do have an upcoming hop. Hold on. Yes, you see here easy holiday crafting. Yes, it's just a segue. Okay, easy holiday crafting is fast approaching. It's going to be in October. But yes, it's available already for purchase. Okay, so this is a paid class, but paid class that also has free classes bundled into it. Okay, so the all access pass can get you all the 5 paid classes, which includes all of this, right? So better yet, to really get to see this, go on to lvhandcrafted.com and go to courses. Okay, there you go. So I'll be sharing more of this in future videos. And of course, KCC 16, as I mentioned, is coming up. So on October 7th for me, 7 a.m. October 6th for you guys, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern, and 6 p.m. Central. All right. So on the 6th for you guys, and on the 7th for us here in Asia and the Philippines. All right. So basically that is what's going to happen. Okay. Let me just go back to the chat. Okay. Yes, there you go. And yes. Okay, Sammy said Beijing was, I actually picked her up last night, early this morning, about 1:30 in the morning. She arrived. So the food was great. There's so much to see, and the people we encountered were very nice. The conference itself also went well. So happy that everything went well and that Sammy is back. So I praise the Lord for that. And now Jana May said, yes, praying for Kendra. She fell on her house during the hurricane. Yes, and she did have a guest. And we're so happy that the guest actually, her guest was actually staying in the room where the tree fell. It just so happened that about several minutes or an hour prior to that tree falling down, they decided to go out and like be together in a different room. I think it was the living room. So they're all safe, but of course there's a lot of repairs that needs to be done. Of course, the tree has to be removed first and foremost, which is on top of Kendra's house. Because of the weight, it might further cause further damage. So let's all pray for that everything will be handled in a very swift manner, and that nothing bad anymore happens, and that yes, Kendra and her family and her friends will continue to be safe. Thank you so much, Jana, for the reminder to pray alongside Kendra for at this time. Yes, there's Kendra's link for her Patreon. Thank you so much. Safe travel, Shanna. Hope you have a good weather. Yes, I hope that the storm didn't really ruin your vacation, Shanna. All right, so there you go. And we have Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Hi, friends. Yes, and these are the online courses for Lynn. Yes, I can't stay. I have a class for the Crop and Create. Oh, yes, I know that this is one thing. This is a course that Dawn really, like, I know that you join this every year and you look forward to it. So we are super excited to know more about this, Dawn. All right, thank you so much for dropping by, my friend. That was a close call. Thank you, Lord. Indeed. All right, so now let's finally start. Okay, so as I mentioned, I'll be using KCC 15. Okay, so again, you need to start with cutting out those 6 pieces of pattern paper. And in my case, okay, I've already done that. Okay, so this is how I do it. So for those who are starting out with Kendra's Card Challenge, so this is our advice. So normally you start out with cutting the 6 pieces of pattern paper. And then after you've cut the 6 pieces of pattern paper, the sketch would tell you what that strip of paper is for. I want to show you. Okay, let's do the card number 1. Okay, so for those who are coming in and not understand what is she saying, what is Kendra's Card Challenge, what is KCC 15? All right, so I started with cutting the first pattern paper, and then this was actually part of the pattern paper that I cut. Okay, and then that sketch told me that there are several pieces of cut pattern paper pieces already for this design, but the sketch told me that these 2 are for sketch number one. So card sketch number one. So I put it aside and placed it in a baggie like this, right? So after I've finished cutting all the 6 pattern papers, I will end up with 15 baggies like this. So I've placed already all the pre-cut papers based on the sketch. Okay, so the sketch is a free downloadable file that you can get from Kendra's Patreon. It's free. It's free. You don't need to buy anything. All right. And then after that, what I do is after I've got all the 6 pieces of pattern paper and put them in their, corresponding bags, I now proceed to check on the sketch. So now I go to the sketch. Okay. So I'm doing right now card sketch number 1. Okay. And I'll show you. Okay. This is it. Okay, oops, wrong. Other side. Let me see. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, like this. It's so hard. It's the opposite, right? So there you go. Over there. All right. So it says that I have to have a base. So I choose cardstock, solid cardstock or other pattern papers based on, the pattern paper that I use. As you can see, this is, do you know who this is? This is, yes, SpongeBob. Because Sammy, when she was young, really loves SpongeBob. By the way, I have a question for tonight. Who is your favorite childhood cartoon character? All right, maybe you still have some of those papers for scrapbooking or whatever. Maybe you will get inspired in using them as well tonight. All right, so please put that in the chat as well so we can share and see who you like as a cartoon character in the past. Okay, so it says in the sketch, looking at the sketch, all right, so that I need to put it like this, but then it says there should be a mat. Okay, again, all the dimensions and everything else are already in there. Okay, so after putting like it, so again, I check and then I choose what kind of card mats or additional solid cardstocks I will use. Again, I use them. I choose based on, this is how I do it. Okay, so for those who want to know how I do it, I check my pattern paper. So there's yellow. So I would choose a coordinating, somehow yellow. And the eyes of SpongeBob are blue, right? That's why I also chose this blue. All right, so that one. And then eventually it says that you have like a big strip of paper that you will also mat as well, and this is the one I chose, right? So I chose the same color of the background. No, I not the same, but a little bit coordinated to that one. And then okay, when you see a blank like that in the sketch, it means that you can, it's like a scene, build a scene. Okay, do whatever you want with that. And in my case, I want a fuzzy cat SpongeBob. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this as a sentiment. So basically, that's how you create your 15 cards. You start out again with just the pieces of pattern paper that you got from the 6 pieces of pattern paper that you pre-cut. You put them in specific sketches. There are 15, so prepare 15 baggies. It's up to you where you want to put them, or containers, or maybe you can put in containers like this, or in small bags, right? So whatever resonates with you. And then again, you choose your coordinating cardstocks, and then you choose, embellishments. Okay, and then you put it together. That's basically how it's gonna be. All right, and so let's put this. Okay, first sketch together. Okay, so again, this is SpongeBob, and for when Sam was young, she got so hooked on SpongeBob. This is one. I'll actually be doing several collections. SpongeBob is one of them. Yes. Hi, guys. Okay, hold on. That's too short. Small. Hi there, Gas. Thank you so much, my friend. And he's saying hi to everybody. Gas, handcrafted by Gas, guys, is actually a dear friend of ours in the UK. He is such an awesome crafter, artist, and also with a super great sense of humor. Thank you so much for dropping by, Gas. Are you going live tonight? or this week. And we have Jamie. Hello, not too shabby. Good morning, friends. I'll be hanging out while I pack orders. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Oh, guys, this is Jamie of Not Too Shabby. So, again, thank you, Jamie, for that awesome retreat that just finished. Right? So, looking forward to more of those retreats in the future. And of course, Not Too Shabby is, of course, one of our Kendra's Card Challenge super sponsors. So, thank you so much for always supporting us, Jamie, Not Too Shabby. All right. And of course, we also have Dawn saying, I'll share more about it this year. Yes, please, Dawn. So, maybe, hopefully, right, next year we can join you as well in that class. Yes, saying hi to Jamie and everybody else. Question for everyone: who is your favorite cartoon character? Right. So Sammy, yes, Stitch has been her favorite, and Stitch has remained to be. Although she has changed so many times, but Stitch has remained to be one of her favorites. All the Looney Tunes. So the Looney Tunes are Bugs Bunny, right? So there you go. Hi, Gaz. Yes, Looney Tunes. Hi, Kevin. Mega love shout out, Kevin. And yes, Jamie is actually busy, but she is, watching us and listening to us in the background. All right. So if you do have questions about how to, how to join Kendra's Card Challenge, if you're coming in late, you can actually watch on replay. I discussed earlier on how you could actually join. Okay, you can still join because Kendra's Card Challenge 15 will still run till the end of the month. Okay, so you still have time to create your 15 awesome cards, and then after that, just take a photo of all the 15 in one shot. Okay, and then submit it on Kendra's Card Challenge Facebook group in that specific folder or file folder in the group. Okay, and in the group, you can also find a lot of inspiration from others as well. This is open to anyone all over the world. This is not just solely for US-based or Canada-based crafters. I am from the Philippines. I'm from Southeast Asia. And yes, I love Kendra's Card Challenge. And I actually even have won several times, right? So the more entries that you submit, the more opportunities for you to actually win awesome prizes, because Kendra's Card Challenge does have, amazing sponsors. And of course, Not Too Shabby in the chat, Jamie here is one of, the amazing super sponsors of Kendra's Challenge 15 and even earlier on, right? So Jamie has been a super big supporter of our community. So thank you so much again, Jamie, and more power to Not Too Shabby. All right, so this is how I do it, guys. Okay, so again, you see the sketch. Okay, there. Okay, so I am following that sketch. Okay, so this sketch is free. Okay, so you can just go to the link. The link is actually in the description of this video. Go to the link, download that. It's free. Okay, again, it's here on Kendra's Patreon. Okay, go to patreon.com and go to Kendra. Okay, I think the link has been Sam Pai, my moderator daughter, actually placed down the link for that so that you can actually get it. Okay, and then from there, okay, I will just put the mat that I want. Okay, so for this, you can use whatever paper you want. Let's say these papers are probably almost the same age as Sammy, because these papers were actually, I bought them for use for scrapbooking. But since you know me, right? So when I buy stuff, I don't just buy one. I buy at least two. So yes, I do have papers. Okay, like this one, I think I have 5 pieces of this paper. This one is from Thomas the Train. I think I have, again, 3 to 5 at least of the same design. I don't know why why I have to do that, right? So I have like a thinking, what if I finish in one and I want to do another one? So I need an extra one. So that was, the way I think. So that's why I still have multiples of them. And now that I'm also into card making, I said, ooh, okay, why not make cards based on, my kids' favorite cartoons characters when they were younger? Okay, so for me, it has always been Pooh Bear. Yes, I love Pooh. Um, when I was younger, okay, and then when I had suitors in the past, they would always give me anything Pooh because they know that I love Pooh Bear. There you go, and this will be the sentiment that I want to use. So this is going to be quite a long stream because I'm going to create all the 15 cards as my last set. Okay, by the way, for Kenja's card challenge, every season you can submit 3. Okay, one every month. Okay, you can't go more than like you submit 3 but all on the same month. No, it's one every month, right? So there you go. And then of course on top of the regular Candace Card Challenge, we do have also the color palette, right? So that is in collaboration with Sarah Renee Clark, where we actually use as inspiration the color block that she has, whether digital or physical. So Kendra will pull out a specific, a color theme for the month. And for that challenge, you don't actually need to create a card for the KCC Color Palette Challenge. Of course, it has a separate album where you can submit. It doesn't have to be a card. For that one, you can, create a DIY project, create a scrapbook, create whatever it is. Okay, maybe you did a little, needle craft, whatever it is. Just you follow the color palette, then you can submit that. So that's another awesome way to actually kickstart your creativity, right? So sometimes we do want to, sometimes, okay, I just want to rest from creating cards. So you can join, the Kendra's Card Challenge, Color Palette Challenge. And that is, it is open every month, right? So there you go. All right. So this is SpongeBob. As you can see, I'm fussy cutting SpongeBob because to make the scene in the middle, I want to put SpongeBob in there. Okay. And I do want to remove, okay, the pattern behind him. Okay, so can you imagine already what SpongeBob is gonna look like over there? There you go. Oh, Kendra is here. Hi, Kendra. How are you? Kendra, how are you? Okay, I hope. Okay, this is Kendra, guys. I hope that Kendra, I hope you're well. Yes. Hey there, Jamie. Hi, Jana from Kendra. Yes. Older than my younger brother. Yes. Yes, there you go. Right? So, in the beginning, I was scared if, SpongeBob was, oh no, SpongeBob, is he okay for Sam, at that age? And then, what I do is when my kids were younger, and, I always watch alongside them to check, of course. I am a person who likes gadgets, right? So it's hard for me to, I'm a homeschooling mom, and I know that for a lot of homeschoolers, they actually are very strict when it comes to gadget time with their kids. But in my case, I myself, use gadgets so much for work and, for my crafts as well. And so I just needed to just make sure that it's safe, that I make it safe for them, and that they have, what do you call this? limited time. Okay, it's not as if they can go, watch cartoons or TV the whole time. So there's a specific number of hours that they can only watch videos or watch TV. Okay, and then if it's a weekend, it's much more. If it's a weekday, it's really, really very limited because I want them to focus on, schoolwork during the weekdays. Okay, and not much gadget time. Okay, during the weekdays. So there you go. I just have to. Okay. So for those who do not like fuzzy cutting, I know fuzzy cutting is not for all, but in my case, I do love to fuzzy cut. I like, it's very calming in a sense that you really have to focus, and in doing so, it's like you forget all your worries, right? So it's an opportunity for you to just, forget about everything, including the worries, because you need to focus, right? Otherwise, you will probably not be able to cut it properly. And then eventually, after cutting, whatever was, somehow troubling you or troubling me, okay, in my case, okay, has been gone. So it's like a way to reboot, reset, okay, especially when I'm not, when I'm having a not so nice day. So it's a great opportunity, of course, on top of praying, okay, to like reboot and kickstart the rest of the day. So there you go. See, you see now SpongeBob is like he can be, and then I will lift him. Okay, I will put the foam tape on underneath him so that there is a space, right? It's like he is, it's like a more 3D effect, right? And then I will put the sentiment. I'm fast and I'm mean, right? So there you go. And then, but before I do that, I will just cut, okay, the excess, okay, away. Okay, like so. There you go. Okay, and then now I'm gonna focus on my SpongeBob, right? So again, this is super old. This is what is the paper pack? What was this creative? I forgot already what the, because I already really call this removed or put back. I still have a lot of excess, guys, for this one. Okay, so there you go. So normally it's okay. I don't. There you go. Look at SpongeBob. How cute is he, right? There you go. And then I'll put here, I'm fast and I am mean. Okay, and I will get a strip to put on the other side. It's super hot here right now. I am melting. Literally melting. I have the AC on, but still, I think there's also a bit of hot flushes involved. That's why it's so hot. Okay. Again, guys, thank you so much for being here. I understand for those who probably are here for the first time or just lurking, thank you so much for being here. And I would truly appreciate it if you would kindly hit the like button because it truly, truly helps. And if you can share it as well, that would be super awesome. All right. And then the next thing that I have to do now is to get a card base. Okay. I just have to get a card base. Okay. I do have. Okay, so I always have a card base already ready. Okay, so I will just put it. Okay, so there you go. So that's how fast and easy it is to create cute and awesome cards, okay, using Kendra's card challenge. Okay, sketches. All right, so I feel that there is a. Okay, there you go. So there, we have card number 1 done. And it's SpongeBob, right? All right, there you go. So we move on to the second one, okay? So sketch number 2. Okay, if you do have questions about Kendra's card challenge, just put them in the chat and I will, or if Kendra is here or Shannon is still here, that we will try to answer. Okay, so for sketch number 2, again, according to the PDF file, this actually came from a specific pattern paper. And so what I did was based on this, okay, I again went through my stash and decided what pattern paper I want or solid cardstock I want to use. And so with this one, if you can see the sketch, okay, over there, okay, so, okay, over there. Okay, so it just says to use this, okay? Just do it as is like that. This is what I mean when I say that you don't need to follow it to the T unless that is what you want, right? If you want to, you can tweak it a bit. And in this case, I want that some of those pattern paper, I want to put, not all, just some, a border. I feel that it just, adds a little bit of a nice touch to it. Okay, again, you can do that. Okay, so there's not like right or wrong way to do this. There's inspiration. If you want, you can put it this way and that way, right? So it's absolutely up to you how you want to, tweak this card. Okay, I think it's nicer this way. And then, okay, so there you have a circle that's matted. Okay, in this case, I actually used, for those who don't know, Kendra came up with what we call card cut essential dies. That's in coordination with Pink and Main. So Pink and Main is where you can buy it, and the one who designed this is actually Kendra. So instead of just a regular circle, I used this one. Okay, this is Kendra's card cut essential dies from Kendra. Okay, so there are two. Okay, die set. This is the first. Okay, is this the first or is this the second? Hold on. Oh, I removed it from the, I don't know which one is this one. But anyway, there are two. Okay, so I decided that the circle, I wanted to have that, rickrack or that, chevron-like border. So I used that. Okay, and then the inner one from the paper. Okay, so just like the one here from Dora. Okay, so there is one also for SpongeBob who looks like this. So I just die cut it. Okay, and then we'll put it like that. All right, so that is how I am going to do this one. So let me see if I still want it to be like that. Okay, or be like this. Let me see which one is nicer. Okay, yeah, I think I'll do it like that. All right, and then after that, then you put it on your card base and you're done. Okay, so again, you see how fun it is to create cards using sketches, right? And now there is even an opportunity to make it even nicer because there's the card cut essential dies from Kendra as well. Most of the shapes that you will see there and the things there, you would be surprised, are actually very much applicable to your card sketches as well. Not just for Kendra's card challenge, but for your other projects. Okay, so the other die is over there. So I have something like this. This is like my essential dies, right? So the most of the dies that I use all the time, right? So how about you? You also do have like your go-to dies, right? That you normally use all the time. So I have them in that when I'm crafting. And then after, I put them in like a wall of magnet. Okay, I know that most of us actually has that. I know Alicia has one, Kendra also. So a lot of us actually use that method for our most used dies. All right, so there you go. So I will now Okay, as you can see, I am just eyeballing it. I'm not even, you know, but if you are, you want to make sure that it's really, really, what do you call this? It's really, really even. You can use your, your mat as a guide. Like in this case, my mat is a glass mat. Okay, so you can use that if you want. So I'm just showing you that if you want, you can do this. Now, if not, it's okay. You can just eyeball it. So whatever or whatever which way you want to do it, it's actually okay. Right? So there is no right or wrong way to do this. Okay, I'm just showing because I know that there are people in the community who are very, very particular with being aligned. Everything has to be even Steven. Yeah, but that's not me. But I'm just showing that you can actually do that, right? So, yes. Oh, just a big hole in my roof. I hope that it gets fixed soon. Kendra, first and foremost, that tree has to be removed because it's very big, and I'm sure that it's putting a toll also on the foundation of the house. So that tree has to really be removed ASAP, right? But again, I'm very grateful that you guys are safe, that your guests are safe. Okay, nobody got hurt. Although the house, there's damage to the house, absolutely, that hole needs to be repaired. And we don't know yet what else has been damaged on the roof, because until Kendra and, the tree on top of their roof is removed, then we don't really know exactly the extent yet, right, of the damage still. So again, continuous prayers for financial provision as well as safety for Kendra's family. And for those who have also been affected by that storm, okay, prayers for you guys, and I hope that it finally ends soon. Okay, I hope that it actually lives, already, and that you guys will all be safe. Okay, so for those who have power and are doing a little bit better, okay, you may want to distress, and you can absolutely join me right now. Let's create that last set, right? It's not too late yet. So if this is your first time to actually do a Kendra's card challenge, then absolutely join me. You can download the free PDF, the guide on how to do this, on Kendra's Patreon. Sam has placed it down in the chat. There's also one in the description of this video, which you can actually go to and download that, and then choose from your stash. You don't need to create one that's, I just wanted to use, for this episode, my old scrapbook paper of, my kids' favorite cartoon characters when they were, did you see that? It's upside down. It's a good thing I haven't actually. So that's a nice thing about using, liquid glue. It does give you a kind of a leeway time to move it before it actually gets stuck permanently. So now we're done with card number 1 and card number 2. So this is fun. This is 2. So as you can see, card 1 and 2 is SpongeBob theme. Who, me? Yes, you. Obviously, it's a lot of SpongeBob faces on that one. All right, moving on to card number 3. Okay, so card number 3, again, is still SpongeBob. Okay, so let's move on to card sketch number 3. Okay, again. So guys, the sketches are the PDF, okay, that contains the sketches, and the instructions are actually free. So please do download it, okay. Do not share the actual PDF, please. Please do, point them towards the link that I've actually placed here, or on Sam on the chat, okay, because these are actually original designs by Kendra. So we are really not meant to share them without permission, but if you download it, okay, from where you're supposed to, then that's absolutely fine. So for this sketch, okay, so for sketch number 3, you'll see that based on the sketch, okay, based on the sketch, it has to be like this one is not portrait, okay, but landscape, okay. But look at my pattern paper, okay. It's normally, for those who are new, it's best if you use a non-directional pattern paper so that whether you're on a portrait or a landscape, it still works, right? But in my case, since I am using, these are character, what do you call this, pattern papers, and I've, for SpongeBob, I think I only have 3 pieces left. So I have no choice. This is directional, and it has to be like this because that's the face, right? So what I did, what I'm gonna do is, instead of making my card landscape, I'm gonna turn it around and create a portrait one. And yes, it's okay. You can actually do that, right? So no worries, you can do that. All right, and then there's supposed to be that oval shape, okay, that goes on top of this pattern paper, right? But in my case, okay, I want again to feature SpongeBob. Oop, why is it focusing on that? Okay, to feature SpongeBob. Okay, and of course, this is going to be my sentiment. Do I look like I'm kidding? So it's the same image as the one I used a while ago. I will be using a different sentiment. Okay, sorry about that. This is actually a very smart what do you call this, camera. Okay, so it's actually following my hand, I think this hand, so I have to be careful. Okay, so again, let's this time around I will try to do this, guys, faster, so I will not fuzzy cut it like to the straight to the image. I will leave a little bit of a border for this one. So when I do that, fuzzy cutting actually is really, really fast. Okay, it's only when I fuzzy cut to the actual, edge of the image that I have to be careful as not to, overcut the image. But when I do leave a little bit of a border, in this case, it's not a white border, but a pattern paper, but a design at the back. So I'll just leave a little bit. Okay, so that it will have a different look. So I'm showing you different ways of how you can actually, use the same design, but have a different look, so to speak, right? So you can fuzzy cut it this way or fuzzy cut it the other way, like the one I did earlier on. Okay, so this one I'm leaving a little bit of a, normally we say white space, but since this is actually blue, so blue space. Right, so there you go. So again, if you are, still on the fence about joining us for Kendra's Card Challenges, don't worry. Okay, I hope that you're enjoying this. If you want more inspiration, okay, you can head on to the private Facebook group of Kendra's Card Challenge. Okay, challenges, you can join. Okay, just answer some of the questions to be part of the group, and you will find a ton of inspiration there from the people who have been doing the Kendra's Card Challenges for the past couple of years. And for me, guys, I actually wasn't into card sketches. I'm really, more like I want to create sketches based on, what I feel like doing. I didn't like sketches before until I found Kendra's Card Challenges. And then I realized, oh my goodness, why have I not been using sketches for the longest time? They're awesome. Card making became so much faster. And it doesn't mean that if you use a sketch that it's gonna be like, everybody else. No. If you would look at the submission, so guys, join us on October 6th, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Eastern. Oh no, 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 no. 4 p.m. is actually the time that I go live, but it actually starts 3 hours earlier. So we start or kick off at Kendra's channel, Cards by Kendra YouTube channel, where she will do the raffle, right? So if you are going to submit tonight or before September or on September 30th for the last opportunity for you to join, okay, for KCC 15, then on October 6th is when, okay, Kendra will actually do it live. But don't worry if you fail to be there in the live and you didn't were able to watch and you want to know if you actually won. Okay, Kendra will actually post it on her community on her Facebook channel, Cards by Kendra. So make sure that you're actually following her on YouTube if you are not yet following her, so you can actually get notified, okay, when she does videos and live streams, so that you know what is happening. So that's one thing that's coming up for Kendra's card community, challenge community. So it's a live stream hop. So every month, okay, we do a live stream hop, okay. So we take turns, okay. So for this coming October, I'll be part of that awesome hop. Okay, let me see. Is it this one? Yes. So that's this one. So for this live stream hop, what we're gonna be doing is we are going. I'm sure you guys are excited. So if you are actually part of Kenja's VIP Patreon, you actually already have access to, early access to KCC 16, right? So that's one of the perks. Okay, so during this hop, we will show you some inspiration on cards, okay, based on the sketches for Kendra's Card Challenge 16. I'm going to be showing you sketches 13, 14, and 15. Right? So there will be several, and I'm the last in the hop. All right. So, but there are people coming in, okay, earlier than me. Of course, we start with Cards by Kendra, okay, where she will raffle out the winner for Kendra's Card Challenge 15. All right. So there you go. So going back to this. Okay. So let's put SpongeBob on this one. So for this one, I will not layer him. Okay. So just to show you that, you can create, different takes. Okay, you want layer, you want flat, do whatever it is you want. Okay, so there you go. Okay, and okay, oh, it's already okay. So, and I'll put, this is the one that I will raise this time. Okay. And we have, okay, let me go back to the chat a bit. Okay, let me see. Okay, oh, Jamie said hi to Kendra a while ago. Thank you so much, guys. I just really love fussy cutting. Did you see my shirt? Hold on, just want to show you my shirt. Fussy cutting pa more, okay? Fussy cutting pa more, because I love fussy cutting, right? So this is actually one of my merch. Okay, this is an original one. I actually have about 10 different designs in my shop. Okay, so it's actually here on YouTube. Okay, spread shop. I have that. So I have 10 different designs. One says this one's fussy cut pa more. I have Crafty streamer in the house for those who live stream, and then I have and all of them are original. I have an artist. I commissioned an artist, one of the my favorite artists here in the Philippines. I commissioned her to create some designs for me for my merch. So this comes in whether it's a shirt, a mug, a bag, a tote, whatever it is, you can actually put that there. Okay, now where is the card base for this one? Okay, hold on. Okay. This one. Okay. Let's just use this one. Okay. So we're done with number 3. Again, this is going to be quite a long live stream. So you guys need to go somewhere, need to work. I truly understand. Thank you so much for dropping by. So I will just put all the, additional decorations, embellishments later on. I will just finish them first. So these are our 3 SpongeBob cards. So this was the first one based on sketch number 1. This is the second one. And this is sketch number 3. All right, now moving on to sketch number 4. Okay, so if you do have questions, guys, just put them in the chat and I will try my best to answer it. Okay, but first, let's go back and check. Very fun card. Thank you, Shanna. I love sketches. Wow, that's awesome, Jana. I actually didn't like sketches in the beginning. I tell you, I just got my dice the other day. Yay! Congratulations, Jana. You will love it. It's like, I was like saying, why didn't I not have this before? Right? So it's super awesome. It's nice. It's really, really nice. And if you actually are having a hard time, guys, if you're having a hard time like following the sketches for whatever reason, Kendra actually has in her Patreon a shop where you can buy cutting files. Again, if you have a Cricut, you have a Brothers Cut and Cut, then you can actually get the, so Kendra has sort of everything to make it easy for us to actually, join Kendra's card challenge. There you go. Have fun with them, Jana. Yes, so true, Shanna. We were able to get the tree off. Woohoo! We now have a tarp up. Okay, that is very nice, Kendra. Yes, because having that weight on top of the roof for a very long time might even damage the house further. So I'm glad that it's, it's out of there. Whew. Yes, good, said Shanna. Yes. And Miss Mary, mega love shout out. Salamat po sa pagdaan. Yes, there you go. Hi, Shay. Hello, hello. Guys, Jill is me. Because Shay and I, we were, where were we? Shay, was it in Lynn's? Or was it in Jay's channel? I don't know what channel we were in and in the chat. And I mentioned that, earlier on while I was deciding on a channel name as well, I said, my daughter, Sammy Pie, is actually the one who coined my channel name, Mommy Guide Inc. Because I like guiding people. I like teaching people how to do stuff, right? So that's why I think, homeschooling became like, what do you call this? It's like a natural path for me when I had kids that I would actually become a homeschooling parent. And so she said, Mom, this was earlier on when she was about 3 or 4. You like, guiding, helping people. And I was trying to come up with the channel name. I know, I think not 3. She was almost 6 because she started her own channel around that time. She said, why not Mommy? Because, I'm a mommy. She calls me Mommy. So Mommy Guide. And since it's going to be like a part of a business, so I said, Mommy Guide Inc. So that's how it is. But prior to that, I wanted it to be Jill of all trades, mistress of none. From, like Jack of all trades, master of none, right? But somebody actually owns it because I feel that resonates with me because I am into so many crafts. So for those who are coming in for the first time and you probably just, scanned my channel, you'll see that I do not only do cards, I also do scrapbooking, I do planners, I do, needle craft, and so many other crafts, right? Because I really am a passionate crafter to start with. I'm not really an artist. I don't think I can call myself an artist because I still lack a lot of things when it comes to like drawing, coloring, the art, really art thing. But crafting, coming up with things, just using my handmade stuff, I love that one. And so I said that, and eventually Shay said, quite a long story about that, right? Okay, I'll call you Jill from now on. So that's why you'd probably say, where is Jill? That's me. There you go. Okay. Gas said, hold on. Okay. No lives for me for a while. Okay, I'm full of. Oh, you're sick, Gas. And I will work nights next week. Oh yes, yes. No worries, guys. No worry, guys, because you can always binge watch a lot of videos from Gas. If you have a free time, please do check out Gas, handcrafted by Gas. Don't take my word for it that you will have such an amazing time. If you're feeling down, you just want to laugh, you just want to have fun and craft, head on to a handcrafted by Gas. You will have an awesome time, and he also has a very nice community out there. Yes, yes, cards from Kendra. Hope you feel better as well, Gas. Everybody's saying hi to feel better. And we have Wims. Hello, Wims. Good evening. Wims is an artist, crafter here in the Philippines. That is her channel name, Whimsical Thoughts. So if you have not checked her out as well, kindly do so. I homeschooled my youngest too. Loved it. Yes. High five, Jana. So I homeschooled Sam until junior high. And then senior high, she already started. She went back to regular school. Now she's in university. I'm still homeschooling my son, who is we're now on incoming grade 9. There you go. Hey, Wims from Jana. All right, so continuing on. So now we're on sketch number 4. Okay, so let's try to make it a little bit faster, Lala. Okay, so here you would see that, one pattern is this one. So this is now Thomas Train. Okay, so this now, I'm moving on to Thomas Train. Okay, so if you can see, these are not from the same collection. So you would see, oh, how about what if the colors don't match? It doesn't matter because this is cartoons anyway, right? Okay, but in this case, this is anyway Thomas Train. So again, I'm very limited. I think I only have 2 pattern paper. This one pattern and this of the train, and then the rest are like sentiments. So therefore, there's like a dilemma because which one will you follow? So in my case, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it will basically be covered up anyway because there's going to be another strip on top, right? So as long as it's the same theme, doesn't matter. So again, I'm not very particular about that one. Okay, so a lot of us in the community and a lot of people in the community for sketch number 4, they actually tweaked sketch number 4 into so many different ways. And one of that is to actually, create this part into an interactive one that goes up and down like that, or it actually opens up, right? So imagine what, from the sketch itself, it doesn't have to be just flat. You can create something inside, make something pop out. It's really, really absolutely up to you. Okay, that's how amazing. That is basically the intent of Kendra. Make this as an inspiration for us to just jumpstart crafting, creating our cards rather than just buying all the awesome materials that we have in terms of card making, right? The rabbit holes that we have entered. Right, there's no judgment because I am also like that, right? But it's actually also nice to be able to use up our stash, right? So not just to shop for materials, but actually create them or use them up. Okay, so there you go. So hopefully this sketch, imagine for every set that you if you follow this challenge, for every 6 pattern papers, come up with 15 awesome cards. So especially during the holidays, there are a lot of calls for donations for cards for orphanages, like homes for the elderly and stuff like that. Okay, so you can actually use all these cards that you have. Oops, it's actually doing that. Sorry, I didn't see it. Okay, you can actually use all these cards, okay, and donate. Okay, or if you are going to be part of craft fair, you can also sell them if you want, and so that you have more seed money to actually buy new stuff, right? So there's so many ways. Or again, like our friend Amy Yulin, um, Creativity Playground on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. She has what we call Mail It Monday. Why don't you join also, Amy? Every Monday, decide to, send somebody a card, right? So don't worry if you feel like, oh, I have so many cards. What do I do with this? Send them over, right? Send somebody a nice message of support, greet them for whatever holiday that's happening. So it's going to be like that. So again, as I said, it doesn't matter if he is on its side. Okay, so in my case, I don't worry about that much. Okay, because the important thing is when you put them together, they are like one. It's like it's not separated anyway. Look at it as like one whole thing. And since they're very much coordinated because they're the same paper collection, and so it's going to be okay. And I think I'm running out of glue. Oh no. And I still have so many cards to go. Okay, so again, if you do need to leave, it's okay. Thank you so much for dropping by. This is going to be quite a lengthy type stream because I'm going to really make all the 15 cards. This is going to be my last set, okay, for KCC 15. And I'm so happy that while I was going through my papers, I realized, oh my gosh, I still have this cartoon, papers I have from my kids' childhood that I still have forever. What do I do with this, right? So they're no longer into this, right? So I can no longer make sketches, scrapbook layouts out of this, and I don't think they're actually the same kind of cartoons that kids nowadays watch, right? So I said, okay, so what I'm gonna do is turn them and use them for my card making. Why not, right? So there you go. So maybe you have there in your stash, papers, cardstocks, embellishments you've had forever, thinking that I will use them in the future for something. And then decades later, it's still there. You still haven't used it, right? So maybe this is now the perfect time for you to actually go through your stash, check out what you have, and start using it up. Okay, maybe they were initially, the intent was for it to be part of a scrapbook layout, but maybe a lot of us actually have transitions. You see that star over there? Okay, so I'll put not just one star. I decided I want to put 2 stars, right? So there you go. Okay, and for this 1 star, I want to raise it up. Okay, so I will use, foam tape for that one. Okay, let me check the chat. Cordelia! Good morning, Cordelia. Sammy is back. And thank you so much, Cordelia, guys. Cordelia has been one of those who have supported Sammy and her classmates for the trip to Beijing. So thank you so much, Cordelia. I kept on saying Shanghai, Shanghai. It's actually Beijing. So I learned that when I was like bringing her to the airport. I said, why is it Beijing? Yes, Mom, it has always been Beijing. Ooh, I kept on saying Shanghai. Right, so anyway, so Cordelia is here in the chat. Thank you so much, Cordelia, again. Okay, do we have a Natoy? Oh, there. Hello, Natoy. Mega love shout out. Salamat po sa pagdaan. Okay, there you go. Thomas the Train was my son's favorite when he was little, right? Right, so there you go. And this was Sam. Right, Sam, yes, I don't know why, but Sam liked Thomas, okay, the Train when she was younger. And that's why I do have Thomas the Train, even though, because Sam and B-Boy, my son has an 8-year gap. Okay, so B-Boy like cars more, Lightning McQueen than Thomas Train. But when Sammy was younger, she liked trains, she liked cars, she liked all the toys. So I had them all. You know, Sam's my first child, right? So she's the first granddaughter on both sides. So she basically got everything she wanted when she was younger. So there you go. That's Thomas the Train. All right. So that's card number 4. Yes. Card number 4. Okay. Moving on to card number 5. Okay. So card number 5 this time. Oh, it's so hot. I'm really melting here, guys. Okay, so moving on. Card number 5. Okay, so for card number 5, that is the sketch. Okay, so pretty easy. Okay, so if you would see, okay, so the original is this one. Okay, and then this one, this strip. Okay, and then I follow the sketch that, oh, I should have a mat for this. Okay, and then that there is, okay, this is the card way. So again, I choose the cardstock, the solid cardstocks and other pattern paper that I'll use based on the pattern paper that I cut. Okay, so there you go. So this is still Thomas the Train. So I decided to use the same color palette. And this came from the paper. And I will fussy cut. This is not Thomas. This is, I forgot the name of the other. When she was younger, because she had the collection, she even has this container where you put all the different chalks and cabooses and everything. So I remember, I know I remember the names before, but now I don't. Okay, I cannot remember anymore the names. Okay, so and then I'm gonna put it like that. Okay, and then this one. Okay, because this one's supposed to go over like that. Okay, but I don't want to cover the peep, right? So that's why I'm gonna put it under instead. So the bigger one, I'm gonna put under, and then the smaller one, I'm gonna put on top. Okay, so let me check my sketch. Yes. So the other one I'm gonna put, but instead of, so it's gonna be like that. So instead of here, I'm gonna put it under. So again, you can see this is what I mean by, you can just simply tweak the sketch. Okay, so I'm gonna put, this train over there. Okay, so I'm gonna fussy cut him. Okay, so it's gonna be faster. Let's leave a little bit of blue space again instead of white space, because this one has a blue background instead of a white background. Okay, there you go. This ones didn't have like a chipboard, ephemera, or stickers. It just had paper. So for this one, I'm basically using all just papers that I cut from the collection, like so. Okay. And it's gonna go like that. I don't want to cover his. Okay, it's gonna go look like that. Okay, and then this one's gonna look. Oh, but then this one's gonna. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it instead of over here. I'm gonna put it over there. Okay, there you go. Because I want him to show. See? You see how I'm tweaking the sketch? Right? So all the elements are still there, but I am actually tweaking it. All right. So bye, Jamie. Okay, sorry, I didn't see it immediately. Yes, so I'm saying hi to Cordelia and Kendra. I have to go make video. Yes, thank you so much again, Jamie, for dropping by. There you go. Everybody said bye to Jamie. Thank you so much. I'm very happy I could help. Thank you again, Cordelia. Jason, good evening. Good evening, my son. Okay, he's my son from. It's like I'm his mom from a different mother, so to speak. Okay, he's a very talented singer. Okay, he has his own YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much, Jason Anak, for dropping by. All right. So there you go. Okay. So we're gonna put this over there. As I said, I'm tweaking the sketch, guys. So these two sentiment flags actually aren't supposed to be there. They're supposed to be there. But I wanted to tweak it because I wanted this to show, to be on top of this one. And if I do so, it's gonna be like super what do you call this, beyond that one. So I didn't want that. Okay, so I want this. Okay, so more or less I know where it's gonna be. All right, so put it there like so, and put him over there. Okay, there you go. I don't know, do you guys know this train's name? Okay, Sam, do you still remember what this train's name is? Sammy used to know all the names of, all the trains. This guy, you still know who he is? Oh, Sammy's actually here in my room. I thought she was outside. All right, so there you go. So this is card number 5. All right, so okay, again, card number 1 for those who are coming in a little bit late. Okay, I'm fast. I mean, this is card number 2, again, a SpongeBob one. Ooh, me. And then this is card number 3. Do I look like I'm kidding? Okay, and then we have card number 4. We started with Thomas. Okay, and then card number 5. Okay, I forgot his name. Okay, all right, so moving on to card number 6. All right, so hopefully we're making good time. Wims, oh, you're going back to work? Okay, going back to work on Monday. Oh my, and I've been enjoying Wim's project, especially on her art journal, guys. If you've not seen that, please do check out her Instagram and also her YouTube channel and Facebook as well. Christine! Oh my goodness, Teen! Hello, my dear friend Teen. Okay, hold on. There you go. This is Christine Kwong. She is a super awesome artist, especially now that the holidays are coming. She's a crafter, an artist as well, but she does have a business and she does printing. So if you are planning on sending over, if you are in the Philippines and if you're based here in the Philippines and you are planning to give out personalized printed stuff, and if you are going to be using the dies from PF Crafts, Christine actually created, templates for us to be able to use that and use the dies at the same time have them printed. So Christine does have a printing business, so she does everything. So a personalized one. So check her out as well. Message her, okay? Because that is not her business page. All right, so going back. Okay, so now we're on sketch number 6, guys. All right. Whew. Okay, sketch number 6. Okay, Lala, do this a little bit faster. Okay, good. Sketch number 6. Okay, we're still on SpongeBob. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna be following sketch number 6 over there. All right, so I will matte the blue one. Okay, so if you can see, I use different shades of blue and yellow. Okay, this is another pattern paper from, SpongeBob, like the sponge, right? The yellow sponge. Okay, and then I put a solid cardstock in there. And then this is actually part of the paper. And then I just, cut it with a circle punch die. Okay, so with this one, guys, I actually use Kendra's card cut. Oops. Okay, come on. Okay. I use Card Cut Essential Dies. Okay, so to cut this, because I really like borders that have stitching, elements onto it. Oh, look at the glue on my hand. Here, Obsbot. Okay. So anyways, but look, my sentiment is only up to there. So what happens to this one? So what I do with that, friends, is I actually created a shorts about this one. Okay, so I actually cut it. Okay, a little bit like so. Right, so I cut that. Okay, and then check out, okay, that one up to where I want it. And then I just glue it together. There you go. So now you are able to keep both the stitches on both sides. Right? So you can, if it's long, you just cut it in the middle or wherever you want and then just put it together like so. And then you have it. Right? So I used Kendra's Card Cut Essential Dies for that one. Okay? So this is super easy to put together. Okay, so this is card sketch number 6. Again, this is going to be, I'm creating 15 cards based on KCC 15. KKC 15 ends in a few days, specifically September 30th. So September 30th Eastern. So you still have time to actually submit, okay, your awesome takes for this challenge. Okay, and if you have time right now, you can, craft alongside me and let's finish together. Right? So I decided to actually use this episode of Crafty Nights to finish off my cards. Okay, so there you go. Perfect. Okay, so let me go back to the sketch. Okay, let me remove my dies. Go back to my sketch. Okay, so this is a portrait card. Okay, so let's put this together. This is like I'm doing it basically, hopefully, very true to, the actual sketch. But there are many of us who actually, tweak it in a way that some are, like this one. Some made it into a shaker, some can make it into an interactive one like that. The possibilities are endless, right? So it's a fun way to actually, make you be more creative in a sense, like, although it's a sketch, right? So there is a sketch that you follow, doesn't mean that your creativity will be curtailed. It actually can, even help you out, think out of the box, right? So if others are gonna follow the sketch and they're all gonna make the same thing, so how can mine be different, if that's what you want? But if you just want to follow the actual sketch, you can do that as well, right? So that's the fun thing about, working with sketches. Okay, so there you go. Okay, and then you can put SpongeBob, okay, in the middle. Again, SpongeBob used to be one of my daughter's favorite character. That's why I have a lot of the papers from SpongeBob. Of course, Disney. I think the only Disney. What's the only Disney? Okay, I think for me, the only Disney I have not gone to is the one that's very near me. Japan. I actually have gone to Disney in Europe, in Paris, but I've never been to the one here in Japan because we always, like, my kids like, because I think they're bigger now, Universal rather than, Disney. There you go, checking it out. All right, there you go. So this is card sketch number 6. So I am actually using, guys, I have a question. Okay, so I think only Kendra mentioned about, and that's actually his son, not hers. Okay, can you share with us actually? Okay, who is your favorite childhood cartoon character? Okay, there you go. So this is card sketch number 6. It's so cute, right? If you want, you can even make a shaker out of this one. But then, we're pressed for time. Okay. So now we go to card sketch number 7, guys. Woohoo! So we're down to, we're doing 7. Okay. So for card sketch number 7, let me just remove this and this. Okay. So 7. Okay, is that sketch over there? Okay, so if you want to get a copy of the sketch, all you need to do is go to Cards by Kendra's Patreon. Okay, go to memberships and you can actually become a free member. And in doing so, you can get the free PDF downloadable for the challenge. It's free, right? So it's all there. Okay, the link is also in the description of this video and in the chat. Just move up a little bit. Okay, or maybe Sam can actually put it down every now and then. Sam? Okay, so for this card, you will see that it is, suggested to be, landscape. Okay, and then you should have like a mat. Okay, and then this is the original pattern papers. There you go. Okay, again, Dora. Okay, but since, as you can see, Dora has a direction. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna tweak this card and make it into a portrait one, because one of my pattern papers has a direction, right? So if you can see, this is actually, since this came from SpongeBob's paper, but that's fine, as I said, right? Because I combined SpongeBob, Dora the Explorer. When Sam was younger, I even cut her hair like Dora with a bangs like that. She really looked like Dora. She has a backpack like Dora. Oh my goodness. She loved Dora so much when she was young. All right, so it's gonna look like that, and then we're going to mat it. Okay, with a coordinating cardstock like that. Okay. So again, I tweaked it. Okay, instead of being, a landscape, I turned it portrait. Okay, because again of the pattern paper that I use, and instead of a scallop circle, again I use the dies from Kendra. Okay, the card cut essential dies, because this one has a circle one. Okay, with this one, so instead of a scallop, I use this one because I like it. It has a stitch border around it. So I cut that into this one, and then I'm going to put it over here. Okay, over there. Okay, and then inside is gonna be Dora and Boots. Do you remember Dora's sidekick Boots, the monkey? There you go. Okay, and then the decorative edge is gonna be there as well. So it's gonna be like that. But of course, I always like to have sentiments. You don't need to, but in my case, I want to. So I'm gonna put, we did it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put this a little bit higher over there, and I'm gonna put the sentiment strip like that. Okay. All right, so let's put this card together. Okay, but while I'm doing that, let's check the chat again. Okay, let me see if there's a new one. Cutesy. Thank you again, Teen, for being here, my friend. I think that, okay, hold on. Jana says, I think that blue one is Thomas. Oh, Edward. Oh, let me check. Let's go back, Jana. Okay, so this is Edward. Yes, this is this Edward? That's Thomas, right? Oh, they're the same. It is Thomas. It's just or is this Edward? It's number 1. So I'm thinking it's Thomas, right? Okay. Thank you so much, Jana. How about Disney in Hong Kong? Oh, yes. We opened up Disney in Hong Kong. Literally. Okay, the first day, the first time that Disney in Hong Kong, because that's the first, it's very near. It's just 2 hours away from the Philippines. When it opened, I think Sammy was 2 years old, 2 or 3, something like that. Okay, we were one of the firsts to actually go there. Some of the rides weren't even absolutely done yet. Okay, but we were one of the first to actually be in Hong Kong Disneyland. And when my kids were younger, every sem break, we are in Disneyland. And normally it's Halloween, during Halloween. So we go to Disneyland every October. We leave in the morning. We get there by noontime, because they have a night parade when it's October, when it's Halloween. Okay, and we stay in Disney hotel, so they have like additional perks when you're there. So you get to see the characters nighttime. There's a place there where they could actually go, and they have they get like storytelling. So before they go to sleep, they can have like a story be told by a Disney character, okay, within the hotel. So it's actually really nice. So my kids really, when they were younger, we were always in Disney. And so Sammy actually knows Hong Kong pretty, pretty well. So I often get lost, but Sammy so good with directions. Even if we accidentally go down on a different station, she could easily remember how to navigate, going back to the hotel. She's so good with directions. So there you go. It was fun when my kids were younger, right? So now they're into different things already. So they're not really into this, kinds of cartoons. They have moved on. Like Sam now is into manga. Um, I don't even remember what kind of, you know, it's just every now and then there's one in the mall, right? So actually, one time Wims was in Korea, and Sammy had this cinema roll, and Wims, got her, some really really fun stuff from Korea, and Sam was super happy. So thank you again, Wims, for the awesome treats for Sam when you went to Korea. Okay, there you go. Okay, and let's put Dora over there. So I hope that for those who are still on the fence about joining, Kendra's Card Challenge, again, this is an international challenge. It's not only open to residents of the US or Canada. If you are in Asia, just like me or Wims, I know Wims have already joined as well in the past. Okay, this is open to everybody wherever you are. Okay, just make sure that you take a photo of all the 15 cards in one frame, right? Submit it. Of course, join Kendra's Card Challenge Facebook group. Submit it on the corresponding folder. This is a quarterly challenge, so you can actually create a maximum of 3 sets. Okay, a maximum of 3 sets, and every month, at the end of each month, several days later, okay, Kendra goes live on her Cards by Kendra YouTube channel. Okay, so the best thing is for you, so not to miss, is that you actually be subscribed to Kendra's Cards by Kendra, and so that you will get notified when she does those raffles, and she posts the winners on the community tab of her YouTube channel. All right, so there are other challenges. You have the color palette challenge, so and then so many perks if you become actually part of a. Oh, this is a nice card. It actually somehow glitters in the right? So there you go. So this is card number 7. Okay, moving on. All right, halfway through, my friends. Okay, is anybody like still working on a card, okay, that you're going to make? Are you going to submit or you finished submission already? Okay. So I think this is just a different theme. I have never submitted or create anything like with this kind of theme. So it's a first, but it's nice that I'm able to use, my old stash from my kids' childhood. Okay. So now we're moving on to sketch number 8. Okay. So it's Dora again. I think it's gonna be Dora and Thomas. I'm done with SpongeBob. It's gonna be Dora and Thomas till the end. Okay, so there goes. Okay, this one is landscape. Okay, and then you have the circle. Okay, and these are the 2 pattern papers. Okay, so this actually is a big 12 by 12 where you have, where Boots and Dora would always, hide under the bush or behind the bush from Swiper, right? So this is actually a big one. So this is part of a bush, right? So that's the story behind that pattern paper. And of course, this pattern paper is a 12 by 12 with, patterns of Dora doing like that one. Again, if you would see Sammy's old childhood photos, she absolutely looks like Dora. I made her hair like this. She has that backpack. She has that set of pants and shirt. She really is like Dora. Right? And then, so on top of that circle, I want to fussy cut Dora and put her there. And then there's like this over here. And so instead of, okay, and then the sentiment strip will be there. Lohisimos, see. Okay, I think it means we did it, something like that. Okay, and then see, yes. Like, yes, we did it. Okay, I hope I'm right. So if the Lise watches this eventually, I don't know if that's right. I hope that is a right translation, the Lise. Okay, I asked B-Boy earlier on because B-Boy knows Spanish because he took Spanish for 2-3 years as part of our homeschooling. That's his foreign language. There you go. And Sam's French. That's her foreign language. There was one time Sam was practicing her French, right? So it's like, it's in the middle of the night. And I heard somebody's like chatting. I heard chatting. It's like, that was scary. I said, what was that? Somebody's like, because she was actually, practicing her French. It was like, and she was in one corner and she kept on mumbling the same thing over and over again in, a French, of course, French accent. So it's like, I got so scared. I said, Sammy, what are you doing? You scared me. Because she was practicing in the middle of the night, right? So there you go. So again, these strips of paper, I already, you get that from following Kendra's sketches. Okay, so the PDF would tell you how, the suggested size or shape. Okay, but again, if you don't want to follow that, you can. Okay, let me see. Okay. All right, so this one goes that way. Okay, I actually have to cover it this way, that way, and then, okay, I can put Dora over there. Okay, so let's put Dora first. Okay, so I will not raise Dora because I want her body to be covered like that. So they don't see that actually it's only her body. That it's just half of Dora. Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Move, move, move before it dries up. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. All right, all right. And then our sentiment over there. I think I want to raise the sentiment. Okay, so let's go get the sentiment strip. Yes, this one I got from PF Crafts. Yes, Berna was here earlier on. So thank you, Burns, for bringing this in because super useful. I love that they're already on strips. On strips like that. Okay, so this is sketch number 8. So, you know, if you have kids or if you have little ones want to send some cards to their friends, right? So you can use up those papers that you have for like cartoon stuff, okay, for them. Actually, it's almost Teachers Day, by the way, right? So I think it's October, first Saturday of October. I'm not sure. Gosh, I forgot. Okay, when actually Teachers Day is, but I know that it's in October because I see, you know, things in the mall already for teachers. Yes, there you go. That's card number 8. All right, now moving on to card number 9. Okay, so card number 9. Okay, this one has, okay, so for those who actually have done several sets, okay, or at least one set of Kendra's Card Challenge, what is your favorite so far? So we actually did, oh, this is, remember, I told you that this, I have like the one strip a while ago. This is what it looked like. So this came off from a 12 by 12 one. Okay, so this one is going to be like that. And then you're gonna have like the strips actually came from already when you did when we cut the different pattern paper. Okay, so we can do something like this. They're actually side by side like that. Okay, so let's gonna do it like that. Or if, and maybe we can do it like this. Okay, let's put this in the middle. Yes, I think that's nicer. So that breaks the pattern from, so it's a clean the pattern so that, you know, it can be lifted, because if it's pattern on pattern and it's the same color, it's not very visible. Okay, and then there's that circle onto this, okay, sketch. All right, and then, okay, so though in the sketch you see that the circle is supposed to be like on top of this strip. Okay, I don't want, because I want the all aboard to be seen. So I'm gonna make it go, the circle would go under instead of over this strip, because I want the all aboard to be seen. Like so. So again, I tweak this sketch a little bit. Okay, like so. All right, there you go. And since, you know, it's there like that, okay, so I want to put, I'm gonna fussy cut him. I don't know his name. This is car number 5 and train number 5. I know that based on the number of their train, they do have a specific, like, that's how you know their names, right? So I don't know who's number 5. You know, I should actually try to pull out I'll actually probably be doing a destash of my kids' toys pretty soon. Okay, so let us fussy cut this one. Okay, so let's fussy cut this guy. This train, I don't know his name though, but definitely it's part of the show Thomas Train. And this used to be one of Sam's many favorites. She has so many favorites. My gosh, her toy room could rival, a toy store. I kid you not. When she was younger, whatever was there, she had them. It's like my thought was, she's a baby. She doesn't understand. It's not spoiling. And then when, she became a little bit bigger and I realized that, oh, she understands already so I had to withhold already giving things to her in terms of material stuff. Okay, so when she got a little bit bigger, the same with B-Boy, the only time they get to have stuff is birthdays, Christmas. That's it. Everything, of course I have them already, but I'll keep them, right? And I'll just so during Christmas and birthdays, they do get multiple gifts because that's when I actually give it to them. But I do take note, okay? So when they ask, Mommy, can I have this? No. Okay, birthday, Christmas, yes. So they already know that they have to wait. Again, only if, they remain, good in the sense that they obey mommy, okay, they follow the elders and they study well, right? So, but when they are still very young, oh my goodness, it's like, oh, this one, okay, okay, I'll get that. I was super, super excited. You know how it is when you're a first time mom, right? It's like you want to have like everything for your kids. That's me, right? But then realize I do know that I don't want to spoil them. So when I know that, oh, they already understand, right? So okay, so I stop giving them things immediately, right? So you have to make them, eventually now wait for it. All right, there you go. Okay, so this one I think is again the all aboard. I will tweak it. I will raise it up a little bit because okay, I want to make sure that you can still read the all aboard. Okay. Okay, there you go. All right, there you go. Okay, so let's start with this. Okay, so that's how I like do it. I just make sure I test it out first before I actually start gluing everything or attaching everything together just to make sure that it's the look that I want. Okay, let me see. All right. So Wim said her favorite is Tasmanian Devil. Okay, I think Tasmanian Devil is Looney Tunes, right? Looney Tunes. And Care Bears. Oh yes, I love Care Bears too. And Candace is Donald Duck. I love Donald Duck's voice. Thomas has the round lights. Oh, wow. Is that how you differentiate them? Oh yes, you're right. He does have a round light. Jana, you're right. Look. Right? So, yes. Thank you so much about, saying, okay, mentioning that, Shanna. Thank you. All right. So, let me put this one. So we're now on sketch number 9, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. See how easy it is to, you know, put, oh no, why did I put that there? I said I'm going to put that last. Because I want to put this over here. See, that's one of the things. Anyways, so let's just follow that. I wanted the solid ones to be on the sides. Okay, so anyway, that's my first boo-boo so far. Okay, and we're already on card sketch number 9. Almost there, guys. All right, so, and then I will just okay. Right, and then just put it over there. Okay, but first we gotta put this one in. Okay, really useful engine. Do I want to put it like that? Yeah, maybe flushed. Okay, like that. Do I want to raise that? Yes. Okay. See, I talk to myself all the time. All right, so let's go back to the chat. I want Mira's second birthday too. Yes, go for second. They might not remember it yet, Wims, but it's nice to document that, right? So when they're bigger, you can show it to them. I did the same. But I think when they're about maybe 4 or 5, that's the time when they can, remember already. Okay, but their earlier trips, they cannot. But since I took photos and have scrapbooks, so they can. So go, go, go. Safe travels pretty soon. Yes, it's nice to plan for the future. I'm so excited for you, Wims. It's really very exciting. Especially, enjoy this time because, our kids grow up pretty fast. I can't, what do you call this? Believe that Sam is already in college and it's almost done with college. It was like, I feel like it was just yesterday that, she loved all of this. She loved Thomas Train. She had a Dora hairstyle. It's like, wow, it was really fast. It's like, I feel that for some of us, it's actually, you do feel the same thing, right? So if you have kids that are still, young, enjoy. Because, before you know it, they're already big and they're like, what? I'm just happy and blessed that, my kids, though B-Boy is already in grade 9 and Sam is already, in university, we're still very close, especially like, Sam was in Beijing for almost 5 days. So B-Boy is like, oh, we miss you, Ate Sammy. It's not the same without you. It's like, oh, that's so sweet, right? So my kids do have that, we are very, it's anyways just the 3 of us. I'm a solo parent. So I'm so blessed that though being a solo parent is very it has a lot of challenges, but whenever I see my kids and how amazing they are, it makes everything so worth it, just to continue on, keep on moving, enjoy life. Yes, Jason said, Dora, I got my set submitted. Go, Cordelia. That's awesome. Oh, this is James, the red one. What will we do without Jana in the chat, right? Thank you so much, Jana. Hi, Vicky. Happy Saturday morning to you. Yes. Gotta run, Lala. Yes. I know you have a lot of things to do, Kendra. We'll have to watch the replay. Thank you for showing the adorable cartoon cards. Thank you so much, Kendra, for dropping by. I know you have a ton of things to do. Okay, stay safe, Kendra. Okay, see you. Bye bye. And we have now Lynn. So Kendra is coming up, and then Lynn is coming in. Yes. Good morning, Lynn. Yes, this is Lynn of LV Handcrafted. We know her as Lynn, yes, but she is actually LV Handcrafted. And tomorrow, don't forget, we are actually going to be doing MCA tomorrow. And I think, yes, I'm going to be part of that, right? So Lynn goes live at 4 2. It's 2 p.m. Pacific. So mystery craft along, guys, for those who don't know, is it's a challenge. It's a super nice challenge. Oh, okay. Wait till your baby turns 46. Oh no, Vicky, really? Yes, it's worth it. Absolutely. Good morning, Lynn. Okay. So as I was saying, so mystery craft along from the word mystery. Okay, so even Lynn doesn't know what we're making. Okay, so there is somebody who is in charge for it, and this what is that? There's something flying. Okay, I think it's T. Okay, of Not Afraid of Color is the one leading us for tomorrow, and so for my tomorrow and your later, I think. Yes, your later and my tomorrow. Remember, I'm in Southeast Asia. I'm on the other side of the globe, right? Okay, so please take note of that. It's not your tomorrow, it's my tomorrow. It's later for you guys, right? So T will guide us, okay? So she will tell us what to do. But there is already like material list. So if you want to join us, okay, you can actually craft along with us. Okay, you have to become first a member of Lynn's chat. Sammy, are you still awake? Okay, Sam, can you please put in the link to LV Handcrafted, Crafty Fun Friends of LV Handcrafted Facebook group. Okay, so Sam will put it in the chat. So you have to be a member of the group. Okay, and in that group, there you can see the material list for tomorrow, right? And so you can already pre-cut. Okay, but don't put anything together. Just follow the material list and the cutting list. Other than that, we don't know what's gonna happen. All right, so that's where the fun begins. So I love Mystery Craft along, and of course we have World Card Making Day coming up pretty soon, right? And it's a 12-hour marathon hosted by, of course, Lynn of LV Handcrafted. I can do it. Oh yes, I forgot. Lynn has, Liz has a wrench, so she has superpowers. There you go. All right. Thank you so much, Lynn, for putting it in the chat. Okay, there you go, guys. All right. So this is Lynn has put the link in the chat. So just click on that. Okay. You do have to answer. Don't just, join. You have to answer. Otherwise, you will not be accepted. Okay. You will be rejected. Sorry, but that keeps the group really safe for everybody. Just answers, just several questions. It's, basic safety questions. Answer them, and then you get in. And then I'll see you tomorrow for me, later for you guys. Okay, for Mystery Craft along. There you go. Thank you so much, Lynn. All right, so we're done with card sketch number 9. All right, so moving on to number 10. All right, so we're now on number 10. Okay. So number 10. Okay, I think this is Thomas Jana because it says 1. Yeah, and it has 2 circles or 2 lights. Okay, therefore. Okay, again, so this one, okay, is a portrait card. Okay, so if you will follow the sketch over there, so it's portrait. Okay, and we're gonna put it like that. Okay, and then instead of a strip like that, it's actually sentiment strip. Okay, that says number 1 blue engine, Thomas. Beep beep. Okay, it's gonna be like that. Okay, and then you have a strip that goes from the top of the pattern paper. Okay, and then another strip that goes in the middle. Okay, and then the circle one. Okay, the pattern paper. Okay, and then so what I want to do with that one is there's a sentiment strip that goes over here, and I want to put a fussy cut Thomas again and put him on top. Okay, so that's how this card is gonna play out. Okay. Yes. So again, all the strips of paper that you see, okay, I cut those based on the sketch. Okay, that actually comes in a PDF file that you can download for free. Okay, on Cards by Kendra's Patreon over there. Again, link is in the description as well. All right. So now we're just putting them, okay, together like so. Okay. So I'm super excited for tomorrow. I haven't actually started with my preparations for it. So after my live stream tonight, I will go and prepare for the mystery craft along. Okay, the last time we did the mystery craft along and T hosted it, we did this very nice um, interactive card where it's like a ladder that goes up and down like that you can flatten, and then when it goes, and then you can decorate the sides. It's super nice. Okay, so mystery craft along is just one of the many challenges that being part of Lynn's community, Crafty Friends of LV Handcrafted on Facebook. There's so many challenges going on. Okay, there's one every month. Okay, that one of the moderators or admins host, and then you can win a prize for that one. And then every week, okay, sometimes even twice a week, Kaylin has a different challenge. So there's a pick, skip, or craft. Okay, there is the new one. Gosh, I forgot the name of the new challenge. It's something to do about the color. Lynn, what do we call the new one? Okay, and then there's of course, she has this episode where she goes live with other design team members for Spellbinders. Oh my gosh, that's super nice. I really love that as well. Okay, and then okay, so it has to be here. Okay, and then the sentiment strip over there. Okay, and then Alpha Sikat Tamas. Okay. It's like super worth it, guys. And of course, feel free to share your works in the group. It's absolutely okay. Lynn allows us to actually share what you're working on. Right? Whether it's part of the challenges in the group or something else, feel free to share it in there. Okay, and then we'll put Tamas. Okay, let's fasikat Tamas. Okay, super fast. Okay, Sam. Okay, I think Sam fell asleep. Huh? Oh, she's not here? Oh, okay. I thought Ate Sammy was still here. Okay, so B-Boy said she went out. Okay, there you go. This or that color. Okay, hold on. Wrong scene. Okay, so it's this or that color. Yes, that's the latest game. It's super fun, right? It's amazing. It's like it's like a challenge within a challenge. It's super nice. All right. Did you have time to do any sightseeing? Barely, Lynn. It was super jam packed. They start really early. They end quite late because they still have this. I forgot what you call that, where they like break out into groups and present stuff like that. But I think she was able to go to Tiananmen Square but she wasn't able to go to the Great Wall anymore because it's like 3 hours, and then their flight is in the afternoon. So I said, don't, because something happens, you might not make your flight. So probably next time. There you go. Thanks, Jana. I might prepare a little. Yeah, so normally Lynn doesn't prepare. She does it live, right? But in my case, I have to prepare. I love prepare because I prepare not just one, but normally 2 to 3. We were at the conference there most of the time, but we did visit Tiananmen Square, which is a historical site. Yes, there you go. All right. So, and then we'll put Thomas over there. Okay. Let's go back to this one. Okay. Okay. So this is Thomas over there. Ching! Oh, I haven't attached it to the card base. Sorry, guys. All right, so we're almost done. Oh my gosh, this is 10. Next up is number 11. See? How fast. Okay. This is super awesome. It is super fast. Okay, there you go. Again, guys, we actually coming up. Okay, so you still have up to September 30th to actually submit your full set for Kendra's Card Challenge 15, and on the 7th, that's for me, morning, and 6th for you guys. Okay, so we'll have the October live stream hub, and I'll be doing showing some inspiration cards for using sketches 13, 14, and 15, and others of who are part of the live stream. Of course, Lynn is going to be part of that also this month. Okay, you can get also a different inspiration, and she will showcase a different set of sketches, so that at the end of this live stream hub, you will be able to see inspiration sketches for the cards for Kendra's Card Challenge 16. Yes, oh my goodness, we're on season 16. So there you go. This is card sketch number 10. Moving on to 11. All right, so now it's 11. Okay, so 11, we go back to Dora. Okay, so Dora it is. Okay, so let's remove this one. Another portrait card. Okay, I mean a landscape card. So that's going to be the panel. Okay, and then you have that. Again, remember, this is part of the bush of Dora, where Dora and Boots normally hides. Okay, and then I'll be putting like a border strip on each side, like so. Okay, this seems to be a little fat. I feel I measured this one. I feel it's more than a quarter. Okay, I'll just eyeball. Okay, there you go. Ching, ching. Come on, move. There you go. Okay, that's better. It felt too thick. Okay, so there you go. That strip goes over there. Okay, and there's the other pattern paper. Okay, that goes over there, and it's gonna be surrounded by this 2 strip on its side. Okay, and then we're gonna be putting, okay, the sentiment. Okay, there's a layer of, okay, that's gonna be here. Oh, it's supposed to, okay, and then I'm gonna put Boots, okay, beside it, like so. Okay, so actually this one has to be the same color as this one. Hold on. Okay, because this one's not supposed to be yellow. It has to be the same color as this based on the sketch. So I'm gonna change that super fast. Okay, don't worry. I'll just need to measure. Okay. Bye. Okay. So let me see. My other is not here. So just cut that. Okay, so 3 and Okay, again, all the measurements are in the PDF. Okay, by one. Okay, one and okay, there you go. And there will be boots over there, and then fussy cut boots. Okay, and we will fussy cut boots, and boots is actually like upside down like that. He likes to do tumbling, right? So it's gonna look like that. All right, so let's put this card together. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, it's been quite a long. Okay, hold on. Okay, Lynn yes said I went to Forbidden City in Great Wall while I was there for work many years ago. Yes, absolutely. So I told Sam, don't worry about the sightseeing and stuff. We can always go back next time. Important thing is you're able to really do what you needed to do there, right? So attend and they had fun. She really had fun. She kept on telling me about the food. Mommy, the food, it's so delicious. And she said everything is so cheap. There you go. Yes, Sammy said, I hope to come back someday with us. Yes. Thank you so much again, Vicky. Thank you. Have a nice weekend to my friend. Good morning and almost good afternoon to you guys. Yes. Oh, thank you, Sammy, for reminding me. Yes, please don't forget to leave a like in the chat. I mean, for this live stream. Yes. Okay, there you go. You just put the border strips. Okay. Oops. Let's go back to this one. Again, thank you so much for those who need to leave. I understand. Absolutely. I'll see you later. Okay. In Lynn's channel, LV Handcrafted on YouTube. And of course, don't forget to be part of the Facebook community so you can craft along with us during the MCA and you'll be able to submit, okay, your awesome takes for the challenge as well. It's not just, us crafting. You guys are welcome to actually craft along with us and share your awesome works in the Crafty Fun Friends of LV Handcrafted on Facebook. And Lynn actually placed the link in the description. I mean, in the chat actually, right? So there you go. Lynn also, if Lynn is still here, Lynn, can we actually ask Lynn to because we are actually having so it's perfect that Lynn is here because for October, we are going to be having the crafting masterclass series. And for this month in October, we're actually doing the easy holiday crafting. So it composed of different, classes for projects that are very much relevant for the holidays. So as you prepare for the coming holidays, you know that you actually need to create a lot of gifts, a lot of cards, right? And even memory keeping, right? So by the time December comes or the holidays come, you probably won't have enough time to do the preparation. So as early as now, we are going to help you with that with this masterclass. And this masterclass, actually, hopefully Lynn can put the link in the chat so that because the registration for that awesome class is actually already open. All right, so it composed. There's what do you call this? The beginning and the end are actually free classes, but there are actually 5 paid classes that you can have access to for as many and as long as the platform is open, right? So the kickoff, there you go, and the wrap up. The kickoff is going to be done by Meg, and the wrap up by Gaz. So those are free. Again, you just need to register. Okay, so Lynn is gonna put down the okay. There you go. Okay, so for my class, my class is actually the holiday. Okay, the easy holiday album. Okay, so I will guide you through how you can actually prepare for creating that holiday memories that you have, not just specific for this year, but it's like an evergreen process of how you can do it year after year, right? And of course we also have the mystery kits. Okay, so the not kits, mystery box. Okay, so the mystery box is specifically curated by Lynn. Okay, and the team actually also included some stuff in the mystery box. So each mystery box contains different stuff. So not none two boxes mystery box are the same. So this is actually a perfect gift for a crafty friend or family member for the coming holidays, right? It's about the contents of which are pegged at about more than $300, but you can actually get that for just the third, more or less, the third of the price. And the thing about those mystery boxes, okay, you already get those amazing stuff in the mystery boxes. At the same time, it can give you access for free, okay, to all of these classes, okay, which is going to be part of the Easy Holiday uh, crafting master class. All right. So hopefully, Lynn, sorry, Lynn, I'm making you do so many things because I think Sammy is already asleep. All right. So if you can also kindly put Lynn the links, okay, to where they can, register or may not register, but buy, okay, the mystery boxes. So there you go, guys. So hopefully, you can join us in the class. We're super excited for it. You will see more details as the days pass by, right? But registration is absolutely already open, right? So you can head on to the link that Lynn is showing in the chat or putting in the chat, and you can check them out over there. So both for the classes and the mystery boxes. Okay, hopefully Lynn can also. Okay, there you go. All the classes are there as well. Yes, if maybe you know somebody who would be interested in this one, we would appreciate it so much if you could share, right? Share the links that we have there in the chat right now. Again, this is a super perfect, awesome gift for somebody who probably might just be starting in crafting, all right, or somebody who needs help, with mass production. The classes are super awesome. You can make cards, gifts, holiday album. Okay, basically, whatever you will probably be needing. The only thing we don't have there is teach you how to cook for the holidays. We don't have cooking for the holidays in that class. But otherwise, okay, I'm sure you'll find value in all of the classes. So that's so cute. I like what's over there, like upside down. All right, so that's card sketch 11. Moving on to number 12. All right, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lynn, for putting all the links again. Okay, if you have not yet registered, I hope that you would check out that link and please do register. The classes are super awesome, guys. Of course, being part of it, I already have a preview sneak peek, okay, of what's gonna be in store for everyone. So I'm super excited about it, and I better stop talking as I might say things that I mustn't say. Right? So we're now moving on to card sketch number 12. All right, so it's not too late again for you to join Kendra's Card Challenge 15. You still have till September 30 to create your awesome takes, okay, for this amazing sketch. Card making sketch challenge. There you go. So I'm gonna put this is what do you call this? A monochromatic card, except for this one where instead of a sentiment strip, I decided to put the letter T, okay, for Thomas. Okay, there you go. That's how this is going to be super easy to make. And then maybe you will say, okay, but Lala, sometimes probably you have difficulty cutting the 6 pieces of pattern paper into, because there's actually a suggested like dimensions. Don't worry, because if you do have a Brothers Gun and Cut or a Cricut or a Cameo, um, Kenja's Patreon has a shop. Okay, and she actually already has a cutting file that you can buy, so that you don't even need to worry about measuring stuff. Sometimes some of us don't have that. We, although we already wear spectacles or glasses, still sometimes um our eyesight somehow bothers us, so it's kind of hard for us to cut properly sometimes. And if you do have those digital die cutting machines, then make use of them, right? Because in a jiffy you'll have all those 6 pattern papers that you start out with for Kenja's card challenges done. Okay, already cut. Okay, and now the next thing you need to do is just go through your stash, and look for the things. Okay, the other solid cardstocks, or what do you call this, embellishments, whatever it is that you want to add. Okay, for your challenge. Okay, so Kendra just keeps on thinking of ways to make things really easier for everybody to join this challenge. Okay, so there you go. So this is Percy. Where's Percy? No, that's Thomas, but Percy is number 6, I guess. No. Okay, Jana. We need Jana for this. Jana somehow knows everything about Thomas the Train. Sammy used to go around carrying that, it's shaped like Thomas, but you can open it up and you can put all your trains in there. She used to go to school carrying that. Right? And now Sam is in college or university. Oh my goodness. Time really flies by so fast. Right? So there you go. So if somebody who likes Thomas the Train, this could be a super nice, card for whatever occasion it is. Okay, moving on to card sketch number 13. All right, last 3 sketches, my friends. Okay. And my glue is almost gone. I don't know what I'm gonna use for tomorrow's MCA. We'll see. I forgot to buy. I cannot believe that I ran out of liquid glue. I ran out of. Okay, let me see. You see, this is my barely art. Look, it's. Oh, come on. What? I can't even open. See, that's why I use digital die cutting machine. See, I can't even open up my bottle. You see? It's way, 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 way over there. This is probably going to be the last refill for this one, and then gone. I have no more. Okay. Got stuck up on my favorite liquid glue. So that and the art glitter glue. Both of them are gone. Okay, so there's the circle, and I'm gonna cut into half. Okay, so first what I'm gonna do is put them together so that it's easy. Okay, so this is a pattern paper from the Dora paper pack. Okay, and I'll just okay, so there's this one. Okay. And this one will go over there like so. Okay, and then we're gonna put again, this is remember the bush where Boots and Dora will hide from what's his name? Swiper the fox. Swiper, no swiping. Remember that? Sammy would always say, Swiper, no swiping. Oh my goodness. Time flies by so fast. Used to be there. You know, one thing I don't miss, okay, when the kids were younger, is the fact that they have to be in like in strollers and stuff. It's like that was so hard, right? So I love that, whenever we go anywhere, now they can walk on their own. I don't need to bring bulky strollers and stuff like that. That was so hard when I had to, bring strollers and stuff. Okay. The thing is, okay. And then I had the sentiment strip. Okay, like that. Okay, and then like it's gonna be like that. And the sentiment, best friends. There you go. Okay, let's put it together. Okay, so let's start with this one. Okay. Yes. Right? So the only thing we don't have in that master class is, holiday cooking. I need a cooking for the holidays master class. I actually need a basic cooking because I don't cook. Guys, I'm so good at eating, but I don't cook, I can do so many things, right? I can change, lights. I can change, stuff for in the toilet or whatever. I can't cook. There are no secrets. Oh, there you go. There are no secrets. I just don't want to give away the whole class. All right, so there you go. No, kidding aside, guys. Okay, so the mystery boxes that we are mentioning for the easy holiday crafting class. Okay, you don't really need the mystery boxes for the actual classes, but they're super nice because it's super worth it. But they are though on a limited quantity, right? So it's not as if it's gonna be there forever. So if you do want to get a hold of that one, we highly suggest that you don't wait up for it because we don't know up to when it's gonna last because it's just limited quantity really. And thank you to those who actually already availed of their mystery boxes, and we are so happy that they actually, said that they love it. Some have actually posted, unboxing. So thank you so much. The nice thing about again this mystery boxes is I love mystery boxes. So normally when there's a mystery box, I really buy, and I buy several because what if it's the one I want is not in that box? But there was one time, it's a local, promo that it's just paper pads. It's more paper pads. So of course I wanted, I bought like 5 because I wanted different, right? And then I was so surprised that when it got to me, it's all the same. It's all the same. So I messaged them and said, why do they all have the same? It said, mystery, means mystery paper pads and stuff. So I was expecting that, of course, what if I want to buy several? If they contain all the same thing, so I would end up with, the same stuff. And, they never really got back to me about that one. So I'm happy to say that you'll not have that kind of experience that I had with this mystery boxes because absolutely no two are the same. So you will not have that kind of frustration that I had. Because really, mystery boxes are supposed to be really, there might be duplicates, maybe sometimes just one or two. but not like the whole thing, right? So it's no longer a mystery box when it's like the same thing. So thank you so much, Lynn, for putting those, mystery boxes together. Especially if you are new into, card making or crafting, and you're still, um, building up your stash. This is an amazing, value for money. There you go. Okay, and then okay, so I actually want to put Dora and Boots because it says best friend. So I want to put Dora and Boots over there. So I will fussy cut Dora and Boots. Okay, really fast. Okay, so we're not gonna do a very like detailed fussy cutting. We'll leave a border so it's easier to fussy cut. I still remember the song from this one, but I might get a copyright claim, so I'm not singing it. And then there's also like a game for Dora. I think whatever it is, Sam had it. He has all of the Dora stuff, from the stuffed toy to the blankets to the pillows to the bags, and there's this. I don't know what it is. It's not a mosquito nor a fly. It's kind of keeps on going around me. It's a bug. It's not really something that bites though. It's really safe. I just don't know how it got into my studio. Okay, there you go. So, and then we can put, yes, so Dora and Boots, because they're best friends, right? Okay, so there you go. Maybe I'll just cut Boots. Okay, like that. Yes, we're almost done, guys. So we started at 9. We're 2 hours and 37 minutes on to this live. Again, I already warned everybody in the stream earlier on that this is going to be quite a long one because I really wanted to finish all 15 cards. Okay, tonight. This is going to be my last set. Okay, so for Kendra's Card Challenge 15. Time does fly by so fast. This is the last few days of KCC 15. Don't worry, because we have 16 coming up soon. So starts in October, October 1st, of course. And we're going to have the hop. Okay, the design team hop for KCC 16 on the 2nd of October. Okay, and then the live stream hop on October 6th. So there you go. This is 11. Oh no, 13. Okay, so this is card 13. All right, moving on to card number 14. Second to the last. Okay. It's another Thomas inspired card. Okay, so let's do this. Okay. Okay, so we are now on to the last two cards for Kendra's Card Challenge 15. And I will take a photo of this in the morning and I will absolutely submit this. Okay, and it's going to be my third and final submission for KCC 15. So if you have not yet submitted yours, don't worry, you still have time. There's several days left. Okay, so for you to actually join. Oop. Why do I feel that I am missing? something here. I am actually missing a card. I mean a paper. Let me see. This is Percy. Uh-huh. Okay, so just making sure. I feel there's something missing. Okay. And then we're gonna put this one. No. We're gonna put this over there and over there, and we're gonna put this over here. Okay, got it. All right, it looks so messy and all right, but that's just a guide. Okay, so that's just a guide that I use. Okay, and then eventually we're going to put them together. Okay. Okay, so normally, like I even put like a ruler, a T ruler, so it's gonna be like super exact and all. If you wanna do that, no worries. Absolutely, you can do that. Okay, but for me, okay, I will just eyeball it. No worries. It is okay. You see that? Did you see that flying thing just went like in front of me just now? Okay. So this one I'm gonna tweak it because if you can see, guys, it's not like exactly as the sketch because I made a mistake in the cutting. Okay, but since I don't have time anymore to tweak that, that's gonna be fine. Okay, we are going to smash this. Okay, and still make it happen. All right, there you go. Okay, and then from there, it's now easy to put the sketch together. Okay, where is okay? No, I'm still thinking of the design. Okay. So I want to design and then the solid ones to be over there. Oh, there it is. See, I couldn't find you. It got lost. There you go. Okay, and it's gonna be like that. Like that. It's gonna be like this. Okay. Put them together. Okay, let's see if it's gonna be like this. Come on. What is wrong? Okay, there you go. This fly is killing me. I don't know what it is. If it's a fly, a bug, what kind of bug it is, I don't know. But it's bugging me. It keeps on flying in front of me. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just putting this together. I'll be back in the chat in a bit. All right. Okay, and then after this, please don't forget to, if you do want to join us later on, for most of you, we're gonna be having mystery craft along later on. Okay, and then don't forget, it's at 2 p.m. Pacific. Okay, and then it's 5 a.m. Philippine time, 5 p.m. Central, and 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay, and what 5 a.m.? 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Pacific. Okay, there you go. And then we're gonna have Thomas over there. Okay, so we're gonna fussy cut Thomas. Okay, this one I want to fussy cut exactly. Okay, I don't want any borders on this one. This is quite easy because it's not very intricate. You know, the trains are pretty very basic shapes, so it's not that easy. I mean, difficult to like fussy cut them. There we go. Okay, not yet. Oh, I thought you were sleeping. Okay, Sammy just passed by. So she's still awake. And I'm sure she has a lot of making up to do in terms of, you know, for her other classes, because she missed practically a whole week of classes. And since she arrived just early this morning, she actually also skipped her class this morning. She does still have a class on a Saturday morning, but she said she really was just very tired, so she decided to skip this morning's class as well, so she can, you know, rest, because they arrived pretty late, almost 2 a.m. you know, Philippine time. There you go. So actually, Beijing and the Philippines are on the same time zone, so there was no change in time. At least that's nice. She didn't have to go through jet lag and stuff. Okay. Some of our classmates, though, had to go travel far because they don't live in the city. So they live in, you know, the province. So they still had to travel about maybe 2-3 more hours from the airport. All right, there you go. So this is card sketch number 14. Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot to place it into my card base. There you go. All right, so we're almost done. Last but not the least, okay? So the last card sketch for Kendra's Card Challenge 15 is super cute. Okay, we do have people, you know, tweak the next sketch in so many different ways. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put in sketch number 14 for this one. It was still on 13, so this is 14. So that's it for 14. All right. Oh, okay. I didn't put a sentiment on 14. No, there has to be a sentiment. Okay, I want to put number 1 blue engine. Hold on. I don't know. Some people don't actually put sentiments all the time. Okay, but I find that just like in scrapbooking, if there is no sentiment, somehow I feel that it's not complete, so to speak. So I love putting, sentiments, or what do you call this, card titles. Okay, normally yes, you can put the sentiments inside, right? My basically what I meant to say was maybe like a, a card sentiment on the front, not just the insides, right? So there you go. We have Blue Engine coming up. Okay, there you go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ding. All right, so that's it. Okay, finally, last but not the least is card sketch number 15. Yes, so some of us tweak this so many different ways, as I mentioned. Some made it into a purse, some made it into, a bag. Like one of our dear friends from my Crafty live streams, Susan, she tweaked this to, two different ways. I should have linked that right in the description, but if you would look for, in my playlist, you would find it, right? Not just here in Mommy Guide Inc., but also if you go and look at, other channels, like also in LV Handcrafted's channel, we actually also did an episode where they also did or do KCC 15, not 15, but if not 15 other um, KCC, they call this seasons in the past. There's so many ways to find inspiration. And actually for Kendra's Card Challenge, so every quarter, so it runs for a full quarter. So almost every week, okay, as soon as the, what do you call this, the new Kendra's Card Challenge opens, we do have several hops within that quarter where you can still even find more inspiration for that specific sketches that are for that specific challenge. And then, of course, because we do have super sponsors, thank you so much for the super sponsors. Okay, so like Jamie a while ago, she was here earlier in the chat. So they provide us with, materials for us to be able to, show you the different takes for Kendra's Card Challenge, right? So please, and with those hops, okay, so featuring our super sponsors, there's a price in those hops. So if you do join us, then you'll have the opportunity to actually win a digital prize from Cards by Kendra. Okay, and again, the best way for you to be able to not miss those hops is if you make sure that you are actually part of the community. Okay, so that you'll get notified, okay, when we actually go live with our videos are uploaded, or for the hops, it's normally up. And it's not just on YouTube, guys. Okay, there's actually inspiration also on Instagram for the reels. Okay, so there are also team members who do the reels. So whether you like reels or length videos or live streams, okay, edited videos, okay, there's actually a lot of ways for you to, hold on, where did I put that? Oh, it's over here. Okay, so for this one, okay, so for those who are coming in and say, wow, what is that? Okay, so it's actually, yes, it does look like a blouse, right? Since this is Dora, right? So I do want to put in that, faux, yeah, that. So for a girl, I think I want to not like make it side by side, put a little bit of a space in between. Okay, like that. Okay, that's how we're gonna make this. Let's see if it's better if it's like, there you go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do there is to make it easier. Okay, normally I like to put this one. Okay, it's nicer to put, what do you call this? A double-sided tape. Okay. My scissors is full of gunk. Okay, so I gotta change. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this. Sometimes I use liquid glue and stuff. But when I have like this one, I feel like the double-sided is stronger. Holds it better. Okay. I'll just remove the release tape. Exactly. All right. Okay, Freedom Deep. That's such a nice, nice name. Why is it I feel some are bigger than others? Let me see. Let me check. You do want to get the bigger ones. Okay, let's go for the bigger ones. A little bit for small ones. Okay, so let's go for the bigger ones. I want the bigger one. Okay, so if you want to make this into like a polo instead of a blouse, let's say if you want to make it into that one, I won't say it's male because girls also wear polo shirts, right? So there's a polo shirt for girls as well. So you can have that option to do so, make it into, instead of like the round neck, you can have like a pointed what do you call this, collar like that of a polo shirt. Then you can also do that. Okay, so instead of making it this way, you cut two triangles. Okay, so that's an option that you can do. And again, it's also included in the PDF file how you can come up with, with that one. All right, so, and then, so if you are somebody who has been scrapbooking, in the scrapbooking days, for those who have, not been scrapbooking for a long time, buttons were one of the staple materials that we always use, right? So from here, you can look at that one, right? So it's super cute, right? So now you can add some, buttons on over there. Okay, if you want. Okay, so let me see if I can just, the buttons are actually here at the back. My back. Okay, so there you go. I'm back. So they're in containers like this. So, and I arrange them by different colors, right? So let's go over my different purple buttons. Oh, there's one that's like heart. Whoop, come on. Okay, there you go. So it's zooming in on the... Don't zoom. Behave, Obsbot. Oh, that's so cute. There you go. I have my heart buttons, right? If you want, if you have thread, you can actually put a thread in those even, right? So it can even be nicer. It feels like it has really been stitched, right? But since we are, we don't want to take forever. If I stitch that, you'll probably be having lunch by the time I finish. And we don't want that, okay? I already started when you guys were just having your breakfast. So let me see. Let's start with doing that at the top. There you go. Okay, again, I'm putting double-sided. If I have more time, I would actually put in stitches in these buttons so that it would look as if it's really stitched into, the buttons. It's a nicer touch. So this one, the Hello Ola, this look like, it's like a pocket in the blouse. And so it's nice. And there you go. Okay, last button. The nails are so dirty because of, the glue adhering onto my nails. There you go. That's the last card. Okay, again, these cards that I did today for my last set. Okay, for Kendra's Card Challenge 15 is based on the favorite cartoon characters when my kids were younger, right? Because as you know, I love memory keeping, and so when they were younger, I did create a lot of albums with their favorites. And of course, one of the I closed my camera. Hold on. Camera B, turn on. There you go. I was gonna close the sketch. Okay, there you go. All right. So let's move on and go back to all the 15 cards. So basically, it's Dora, SpongeBob, and Thomas the Train. All right. So those are the papers that I used for creating the 15 cards that I made today. Okay, so let's go over all of them again. All right, so we have first SpongeBob. Okay, I'm fast, I'm mean. Okay, who, me? Okay, and this is, do I look like I'm kidding? I fuzzy cut him. Okay, and this is Thomas. Beep, beep. Okay, and then we have another Thomas themed one. We have SpongeBob. You checking me out? Dora, we did it. Yay! Lo hicimos, sí. Oh, Kendra's back. Hi, Kendra. All right, and then this is really useful engine, of course. But I use number 1, but this is not number 1. It's number 5. There's something wrong with that, but that's okay. And Jana said this is Edward. Okay, and then you have another Thomas Train theme card. Okay, and we have another Dara one, and this is Boots. I love this. I could have, made Boots a little bit level up, but you know what? There's something wrong with this. You see it? It's it's not straight. What did I do? Do you see that? It's like tilted. Oh, anyways, it's okay because maybe Boots is stumbling. So sorry about that, guys. All right, didn't see that until now. All right, so and then this one, another Thomas Train themed one. And then another Dora with boots. Okay, it says best friends. Okay, and this is sketch number 14, the number one blue engine. And last but not the least is another Dora one. Right? So there you go, my friends. That's 15. Awesome. So now all I need to do, okay, is take a photo of this in the morning. Okay, and then submit it onto Cards by Kendra's Facebook group. Okay. Oh, somewhere like that. Okay. So that it can be part of the raffle that Kendra will be doing on the 6th. Okay. So this can give, so you already have created 15 amazing cards, but at the same time, you can even also get an opportunity to win. Okay, by just making these cards and submitting them as part of Kendra's Card Challenge 15. So there you go. Those are the cartoon theme. Okay, KCC 15. All right, just go back to the chat one more time before we actually leave and call it a day. Yes, Freedom Dip, good morning. Sorry. Yes, there you go. I stepped out for a while. Hold on, guys. Oh, I was muted. I forgot to unmute. All right. So anyway, thank you so much again, friends, and hope to see you later on Lynn's channel. Okay, we're gonna have Mystery Craft along later on LV Handcrafted's channel. Don't forget. All right. So see you again on Wednesday for another crafty nights, and please on Wednesday, immediately after my live stream on Wednesday, if you can, I will redirect you to Ecamm Live, as I am going to be the featured Ecamm fam member immediately after my live stream on Ecamm. So I hope that I can see you also in the chat over there. All right. So again, thank you so much for joining me, and see you again for another crafty nights here at Mommy Guide Inc. Bye. Don't forget to hit that like button.